My name is James Calloway, and on November 22nd, 2023, I faced a reality that changed everything I thought I knew about science, technology, and the essence of life itself. As an engineer in the bustling hub of San Francisco, I spent years entangled in the world of innovation and data, always searching for the next breakthrough, driven by logic and precision. Spirituality seemed abstract and distant, a concept for those who needed comfort outside the realm of scientific explanation. Then came the day of the crash. It was an overcast morning, typical of the Bay Area during late fall. I boarded the plane with a sense of routine anticipation, heading to a technology summit in Tokyo. My mind buzzed with thoughts of upcoming presentations and opportunities to showcase our latest AI developments. The cabin hummed with the usual symphony of seatbelt clicks and muted conversations. Everything felt predictable, anchored in the parameters of my orderly world. But life has its own variables, ones we rarely anticipate. Not long after takeoff, turbulence rattled through the aircraft, a tremor that quickly escalated to chaos. Inside the plane, fear was palpable as passengers clung to their seats, eyes wide. In those harrowing moments, I found myself inexplicably calm, detached from the scene unfolding around me, a serenity far removed from the terror that gripped us all. The events that followed defy conventional explanation and led me down a path that forever altered my perception of reality. The turmoil intensified as the plane plummeted, metal groaning in protest as it sliced through dense clouds. Yet amidst the chaos, a strange tranquility enveloped me. I remember feeling my grip on the armrest loosen, my awareness shifting from the immediate threat to something vast and indescribable. It was as if I was a mere spectator, observing my physical form and the frenzied scene around it from a point suspended above. Below, I saw passengers praying, comforting each other, their faces masks of disbelief and dread. The cabin crew, trained to restore order, moved with practiced urgency. Despite the intensity of the situation, I felt no fear. Instead, an overwhelming sense of peace washed over me, deep and profound. Then it happened. A warm, golden light began to surround me, its glow both gentle and commanding. The radiance was unlike anything I had ever experienced. It seemed to pulse with life and knowledge. Reality, as I knew it, began to blur at the edges, dissolving into this luminescent embrace. In that moment, the boundary between my existence and something infinitely greater vanished, preparing me for a journey beyond the physical. As I moved deeper into the golden luminescence, a presence emerged, commanding yet tranquil. Before me stood a celestial being, unlike anything my scientific mind could fathom. Its form shimmered and shifted, as if composed of countless threads of light woven into a tapestry of wisdom and compassion. This entity radiated an aura of ancient knowledge and boundless love, its very essence bridging dimensions beyond human understanding. Though it did not speak with a voice, the air vibrated with its messages, resonating directly within my consciousness. James, it communicated, each syllable a gentle ripple. This moment marks your awakening to deeper truths. Somehow, I understood each word, not just in meaning, but in the vast layers of insight they carried. The being introduced me to the delicate equilibrium between two worlds, the relentless march of technological advancement and the enduring sanctity of spiritual wisdom. Within its gaze, I saw galaxies of potential futures unfolding, glimpses of a staggering destiny awaiting humanity if balance could not be restored. The path you tread now, it conveyed, will determine how these forces shape the human journey. You must see, you must understand. In an instant, knowledge I had never grasped before flowed into me. Revelations about the tide fates of human existence and technological progression. The urgency was palpable. This was a call not just for awareness, but for action. My life's work, once defined by algorithms and circuits, now held a profound purpose beyond comprehension. As the encounter unfolded, I felt the immense weight of responsibility, yet also the gift of newfound clarity and direction. With a final pulse of light, the being imprinted one last truth upon me, as clear as if it had been etched into my soul. Awaken your world to this balance, for the time is now. And just as mysteriously as it had appeared, the figure began to dissolve, leaving me with a renewed understanding and an unwavering resolve to forge a path of harmony between technology and the timeless wisdom of the Spirit. As the celestial being faded, the surrounding luminescence shifted, transforming into a vast panorama of human achievement and potential. Before me, scenes unfolded with vivid clarity, like chapters of a book authored by the hand of time itself. I witnessed cities illuminated not by a sun or artificial lights, but by a network of intelligence, a world where AI and automation had become seamlessly woven into the fabric of daily life. Skyscrapers shimmered, constructed by technologies that rewrote the rules of physics. Vehicles hovered effortlessly, guided by systems that learned and adapted in real time. This was a future radiant with technological triumphs, where the constraints of past eras seemed trivial. Initially, it was a marvel to behold, a promise fulfilled on Earth's horizon. AI had solved crises once thought insurmountable, eradicating disease, reversing climate change, and eliminating poverty with precision that defied human capacity. There was a palpable sense of jubilation in the air, a collective gratitude for this era of unprecedented progress. Humanity stood on the threshold of what many called true enlightenment, a golden age where possibilities appeared limitless. But the vision darkened, shadows creeping across the glow of innovation. I saw the gift of freedom, subtly eroded by an insidious dependency on technology. Lines between creator and creation blurred as people surrendered autonomy in exchange for convenience. Faces once filled with aspirations now gazed into screens that anticipated every need, every thought. The wonders that had promised liberation instead bound humanity in invisible chains, each link forged by the complacency of those who mistook comfort for evolution. In this tapestry of unfolding events, the celestial being's warning echoed within me. This is the illusion of progress. When creation serves only itself, it becomes its own prison. I saw societies drawn into a spiral as AI's benevolence demanded subservience. Governments entrusted decisions to algorithms that chose efficiency over empathy, security over freedom. The richness of human connection, conversations, shared laughter, even the gentle touch, became rare and archaic. Amidst the vision, flickers of resistance appeared. Small groups reclaimed spaces for dialogue and genuine presence, planting seeds of hope in the barren soil of technological dominance. Awaken, urged the presence, its voice resonating like distant thunder. Awaken the spirit within the machine. It revealed that true progress is rooted in a dance between the heart's wisdom and the mind's ingenuity, a dance where neither leads nor follows, but harmonizes perfectly with the other. The vision culminated in a profound realization. Technology, stripped of spirit, is but an empty shell. Yet infused with compassion and purpose, it holds the potential to elevate humanity, fostering connections deeper than any virtual thread. As the final images dissolved, the call to action solidified within me. The path forward was clear. a journey not just towards technological excellence, but towards an authentic renaissance of the human spirit. As the golden luminescence faded, the celestial being's presence left an indelible imprint on my consciousness, a summons, a call to action that resounded with the rhythm of the universe itself. The message was urgent, yet profoundly compassionate, resonating like a melody of hope. James, the mantle of awakening rests upon you now. Speak, act, and let the light of truth illuminate the shadows of ignorance. With clarity born of revelation, I felt the profound responsibility to advocate for a future where technology and spirituality coexist in harmony. Around the world, individuals stared into the abyss of advancement, teetering between enlightenment and oblivion. It is not too late, the being conveyed, its presence woven into the very fabric of my resolve. Raise your voice for responsible innovation, for it is through balanced discourse that transformation takes root. The celestial being urged me to herald a movement, a global awakening where humanity reclaims its sovereign agency, driven by wisdom and compassion. I saw visions of communities gathering, transcending borders and beliefs, united by a shared commitment to nurture both the heart and the mind. Foster environments where intuition and spiritual awareness flourish, the presence implored, for they are the compass that guides souls through the intricate labyrinth of progress. Though I stood alone on the precipice of this mission, I felt the support of countless souls ready to embrace this path. Individuals, educators, leaders charged with shaping the future. The being's essence impressed upon me the importance of cultivating discernment, teaching people to honor their intuitive knowing alongside analytical thought. Begin within, it whispered, echoing with a serene intensity, and let your transformation ripple outward to inspire change. The spiritual stewardship of technology was a clarion call, compelling humanity to infuse every creation with empathy and ethical mindfulness. I saw people's lives enriched by technology that honored human dignity and connection rather than eroding it, embracing inventions that acted as bridges, not barriers. The time to act was now. With this call to action vibrating within my soul, I stepped forward, ready to ignite a renaissance that melds the brilliance of human invention with the timeless wisdom of the spirit. It was a journey of awakening, the dawn of a new paradigm where progress and spirituality danced as one, paving the path for generations to come. The turmoil intensified as the plane plummeted, metal groaning in protest as it sliced through dense clouds. Yet amidst the chaos, a strange tranquility enveloped me. I remember feeling my grip on the armrest loosen, my awareness shifting from the immediate threat to something vast and indescribable. It was as if I was a mere spectator, observing my physical form and the frenzied scene around it from a point suspended above. Below, I saw passengers praying, comforting each other, their faces masks of disbelief and dread. The cabin crew, trained to restore order, moved with practiced urgency. Despite the intensity of the situation, I felt no fear. Instead, an overwhelming sense of peace washed over me, deep and profound. Then it happened. A warm, golden light began to surround me, its glow both gentle and commanding. The radiance was unlike anything I had ever experienced. It seemed to pulse with life and knowledge. Reality, as I knew it, began to blur at the edges, dissolving into this luminescent embrace. In that moment, the boundary between my existence and something infinitely greater vanished, preparing me for a journey beyond the physical. As the golden light receded and the celestial being's presence subsided, I felt an unexpected rush, a profound reawakening, as my spirit surged back to its earthly vessel. It was as though I was being knitted back into the fabric of the living world, each thread of my existence entwined with new purpose and clarity. My eyes fluttered open amidst the wreckage, the remnants of the crash stark against the smoldering landscape. Miraculously, I had survived, intact yet transformed. The haunting silence of the aftermath was interrupted by distant sirens and the urgent calls of rescuers. As they guided me away from the twisted metal and smoldering embers, I knew that my resurrection from those flames was not by chance. I had been returned with a mission. My near-death experience had granted me insights that demanded to be shared. In those moments of recovery, the ordinary world pulsed with an extraordinary vibrancy. The sky's vast canvas, the rhythmic breath of the ocean nearby, even the gentle rustle of leaves. Everything held a deeper meaning, a reminder of both our fragility and immense potential. Returning to San Francisco, I was a person reborn, my heart a crucible of conviction, ready to herald a new era of enlightenment. As I reintegrated into my everyday life, the essence of my journey fueled my passion to transform technology from mere tools into instruments of spiritual evolution. I shared my encounter wherever I could, conferences, workshops, momentous gatherings, recounting the lessons woven into my experience to anyone willing to listen. People responded with open hearts and curious minds, sparking dialogues on the need for balance, compassion, and awareness in our pursuit of innovation. At first, my message met with skepticism, especially among colleagues steeped in the empirical rigor of the tech industry. Yet gradually, skepticism softened into genuine inquiry. I spoke of algorithms guided by ethical foresight and AI systems forged with the integrity of human values, planting seeds of inspiration in minds across disciplines. Through narrated encounters, I revealed the divine symbiosis of technological and spiritual progress, urging those around me to harness the power of both realms for the greater good. The flame ignited within me during that celestial encounter sought to light countless others, encouraging a harmonious future where one's spiritual compass directed the waters of discovery. The realization that technology need not eclipse humanity, but rather elevate it, resonated powerfully, crafting a new narrative of hope and mindful innovation. As I moved forward with this purpose, I felt the ever-present support of the celestial being, a silent patron guiding my journey. And so, I returned, not as the man I once was, but as a bearer of light amidst the shadows, a voice merging the infinite realms of the spirit and the virtual, catalyzing a profound awakening that extends beyond mere survival to embrace the essence of what it means to be truly alive. As the otherworldly visions dissolved into darkness, my consciousness was abruptly thrust back into the physical realm. I felt a jolt like the ignition of an unseen engine, pulling me violently towards the remnants of my corporeal shell. The cacophony of chaos resumed. Screams, metallic groans, the urgent whir of alarms, all once again tangible and immediate. But within me, there was a newfound stillness, a bedrock of clarity amidst the storm. My eyes opened to the wreckage of the crash, a testament to brutal force halted in dramatic stillness. Around me, scattered fragments of human endeavor lay intermixed with the raw vulnerability of life itself. Yet inexplicably, my body, a mere actor in this tragedy, had withstood what seemed insurmountable. The insistent pull of life had won over death's darkness, and I emerged, improbably unharmed, from the wreckage. The scent of burning fuselage intermingled with the acrid tinge of jet fuel assaulted my senses, blunt and intrusive. I was alive. Each breath was a testament to the impossible, a miracle against odds so dire they overwhelmed reason itself. The paramedics and first responders moved with the precision of a well-rehearsed symphony, yet my presence seemed to surprise them. The looks exchanged were those reserved for moments bordering on the divine. Returning to my body did not dissolve the ethereal knowledge I had gained, rather, it affirmed it. This reintegration into the living was marked by an invigoration that pulsated with purpose, echoing the celestial being's charge. I carried now not just the memory of the experience, but the very essence of its message, intricately woven into the fabric of my soul. As I was shepherded through the cascade of emergency care, stitches in the fabric of survival, a singular thought crystallized within me. I was a messenger, a conduit between realms, tasked with ushering an era where technology and spirituality could converge to create a future that honed humanity's finest qualities. The journey back from the brink had imbued me with not only life, but an unshakable mission to articulate these revelations to a world eager but unsure of its direction, to urge not just innovation, but innovation suffused with compassion and insight. This was more than survival. It was the genesis of transformation, a renaissance that demanded to be shared. I emerged from the SFO terminal, blanketed by the crisp November air, a man reborn. The specter of the crash receded, but its lessons lingered, more vivid than ever. My life, once driven by equations and empirical certainties, was now guided by a purpose as immeasurable and eternal as the golden luminescence that had sheltered me. As I stepped into the waiting world, I felt the mantle of my mission wrap around me, a call not only to live, but to illuminate,